Hi children, the continuation of the yesterday's video, which is amino acids in the biomolecules. We extracted biomolecules means for components. One is the filtrate retentant and one is the filtrate. In these micromolecules their macromolecules are there. Now here amino acids. Amino acids, the main character is, proteins are made up of amino acids. These act as a body building blocks of the body. Now here amino acid should contain the one carbon compound and it should have a amino group NH2 and one carboxyl group, one hydrogen, and here is a variable group R will be there. This is the basic structure of amino acid. Here both sides carboxyl group and amino group should be binds with the one carbon, that carbon known as the alpha carbon. So here these are based on the R. In this place, if the amino acid consists of these three are the common, and in this R place, if it is one more hydrogen is there, carbon and carbon to the binds with the NH amino group, carboxyl group on hydrogen, and here is a place of R. If it is hydrogen is there, that should be as a glycine. Glycine is the one of the amino acid which have a hydrogen in the R place. In the R variable group, it has a CH2. Here is the alpha carbon. Now based on the amino group and carboxyl group, these are the more percentage if it is there amino acid or the base. For that purpose, acidic amino acids which are have a acidic nature, example are the glutamic acid. Glutamic acid is the acidic amino acid. This classification divisible based on the amino group and carboxyl group which are bind to the carbon. Glutamic acid is the example of acidic amino acid. In the same way, basic amino acid, that is the lysine. Lysine is the basic amino acid. And here neutral amino acid which is the valine. Valine is the neutral amino acid. Here where we left here, in the R place H is there, that is the glycine. R place CH2 is there. Actually these amino acids are the substitution of the methanes. Here the allyne, and CH2OH which is the serine. So here hydrogen is a common, carboxyl group is common, amino group is common. But variable R is the variable group. That's the reason serine, glycine, allyne. Serine, glycine, allyne, which are variable group is replaced by the hydrogen, here the glycine. If it is CH2, that's known as the alanine, and here CH2OH which is called as the serine. And moreover here some are aromatic amino acids also there. Which aromatic ring is there? That amino acid does have a aromatic ring. That amino acid is called as the aromatic amino acids. In this, tryptophan and tyrosine phenylalanine, tryptophan, tyrosine. These belongs to the aromatic amino acids. These amino acids have an aromatic ring. Anyhow here, which the pH, the amino acids are different types based on their pH, means what, in the different solutions. Amino acids are vary many number of there because of the based on the solution. For that here see amino group and CH and carboxyl group, and here this form, here both sides show the positive and negative. This form is known as a Victor ionic form. So Victor ionic form, carbon one side positive is there, one side negative is there. That form is called as a Victor ionic form. Now we'll go for the next one is the after this which are go for the fatty acids. Fatty acids which are oil form or some are the fat forms. Oil forms and fat forms, which are called as the fatty acids. Means nothing but lipids. So these lipids are, you know that, water insoluble nature. Lipids are water insoluble nature. These lipids, when R place, they should be substituted with the methane or ethane, C2H5 or the CH3. These fatty acids, in that fatty acids, glycerols are there, simple lipids, compound lipids, derived lipids, and saturated, unsaturated are there. So here that general example, palmitic acid, which is having the 16 carbons. Palmitic acid, which is the fatty acid which has 16 carbon, and highest number 20 carbons, which are the arachidonic acid. Arachidonic acid have how many carbons? 20 carbons. Generally these lipids consist of fatty acids and glycerol, and means carboxyl group also there, COH. These based on their nature, saturated, unsaturated, which carbon have a binds with the other carbon. If it is without any double bond, that fatty acids we called as the saturated fatty acids. Which have a one or more triple bond, that fatty acids we call as the unsaturated fatty acids. And moreover the simple fatty acid, which is called as the glycerol. Simple one is the CH2OH, CH2OH. And here like this compound and derived also there. You know that fats and oils. This classification based on their melting point. Oils have a less melting point than the fats. That's the reason the fats which here have a more melting point, these have a less melting point. Gingerly oil, best example gingerly oil, and these oils which are in the winter also in the oil form only. But here other coconut also, it will be low temperature coconut oil, it become as a solid like a fat. Fats have a more melting point than the oils have a less melting point. Gingerly oil. And here some phospholipids are there. These have a phosphate group will be there, and glycerols and fatty acids. These three in the R place, R1, R2, R3. The best example is the lecithin. It is present in the some cell membranes of the animals, which are the lecithin also there, which have a one of the example of phospholipid. Thank you. In the next class, we are going to teach about nucleic acid and remaining. Thank you.